Hi. Uh, do you want to introduce yourself to uh, the random people that are going to be watching this?
Probably me. Well, I think Sir Ed wants to watch it, by the way. But
Uh,
hi, my name is Angelyn,
hmm
and but I go by a lot of names. I have a lot of nicknames, but at the same time, I haven't heard Wilson called me any of them once, which is a weird
hmm
thing. So if you had to pick one well.
Just Angel or Angelin, I don't know. And
Okay.
I can't really use nicknames. It feels a bit weird. Maybe it's because I don't use it a lot.
Really? Okay then. But hi everyone. Um, I am a classmate and friend of Wilson. I consider him as my own child. I mean, he is very precious to me. Yeah, I guess
Okay.
that's the introduction.
Mm, so we've been in quarantine for like over a month now. How have you been spending your time?
Um, so you know that my sister like cooks a lot, right?
Hmm?
Yeah. So I guess you could say like every day is like a daily routine of like what do you want to eat? Yeah.
So you
Like
like
what do you want me to cook?
try
Yeah.
new recipes every day?
Yeah, I guess so. And like I think most of my days are like mostly like either sleeping, eating, baking, helping my sister cook, and I'm just like reconnecting with friends. I think
Mhm.
that's yeah the majority. I think, and it's almost 2 months now. I mean, today is like
Yeah,
day 53. I think. Yeah.
there's gonna be a lot more days.
I don't know. They said okay. Some say that by June it'll be gone, but some are like September, so I don't know. What do you think?
Much later, I think.
Oh, really? Oh, okay, then never mind. What about you? What did you do these days other than making videos?
Other than making videos,
Mm,
no, most of my time is being used to make videos. That's how I get by these days. But yeah, watch a couple of stuff and I also read a couple of stuff if I'm not playing, if I'm not making videos.
okay, so like other than this series of conversations with friends, what
Mhm.
else are you coming up with?
Yeah. Have you seen my trophy video?
Trophy video? I don't think so. What's that?
Yeah. I think
Which one's
you
that
would,
one?
I think you would like it. It's comedy, or I try to make it comedy.
Okay, okay, I will watch it right after this. Oh, it's you uploaded it 23 hours ago.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh. Is it 6 years of trophies?
Yeah, I am gonna like make jokes about trophies.
Oh
And since I
my
have
gosh.
like lots of trophies, like I just use them and just record it.
So, so viewers, as you all know that here Aaron Wilson is a professor. He has a big ass brain and huge ass knowledge. So, make sure to watch Trophy Trends to see how much he has accomplished over his academic years. But yeah, okay, I'll watch it.
Uh,
Okay.
Aside from that, I think I wanna focus more on the educational part too. So I spent like almost the entirety of today like researching. Like I have something that I want to do with maths, and then another one I want to do with photosynthesis.
All things. Why math? Okay, but what aspect of math? What did you research? Tell me.
Uh, It's, the sliding puzzle thing that they have on like those old computers.
Oh my god,
The
yes.
puzzle thing, yeah. Uh, there's actually,
What, like
uh,
a pattern?
no, not really, but, how do you, like, there is, like, you can't solve it every single time, it has to follow, like, the initial arrangement of the puzzle has to follow a certain set of rules for it to be solvable. Otherwise, it won't be solvable.
Okay, go on.
Yeah, so basically, I just
Oh,
explain
never.
like this is not solvable because of this reason. While if you arrange it this way, then the puzzle will be solvable.
Like how like the games
And
that you play are probably like really different from what the majority plays.
what?
Like, do you still play like Hearthstone?
Uh, uh, not a lot.
Oh no, oh, that's sad. Okay, go on. And then what about photosynthesis?
It will be about. I'll talk about an experiment that measures, like, basically how many photons are absorbed for each molecule of oxygen that is generated.
I can hear Brian like cheering you on like when I heard photons.
Oh yeah, that's like on my street. They still have like weird. I don't know if you've ever like seen it, like the parade sort of thing with people in like those two-man costumes, and then
Like in
like,
Disneyland?
no, like
Oh.
the traditional ones that we have here in Indonesia. Like there's a person with a big head, and like at his
Oh my
head
god,
there are like the
yes.
feathers or something like that.
Yeah. The creepy ones. I find them
Oh yeah,
creepy.
yeah. So they
Go
do
on.
those in my neighborhood a lot actually,
Oh my god. Okay, go on. Uh-huh.
and like I think I remember like just a week ago or 2 weeks ago, like there were like horse carriages like at my street. Yeah, so it's like
Like,
that kind of street.
they don't bother you.
Mm. Yeah, it does. And like my
Really?
room is like right next to the street, as you can hear. So yeah, it's pretty bothering.
I I bet it wakes you up and stuff.
No, it doesn't wake me up. I only uh, it's it's difficult to wake me up.
Oh, really? You're a deep sleeper?
Uh, yeah. Wait. How do I explain this? Like, I can I can wake up easily, like by myself, but like no amount of noise is gonna hurt me from sleeping.
Then you're a heavy sleeper. Yeah,
Oh.
you're a deep sleeper. Oh my god, same. And like my mom keeps complaining about that because once like in Medan, like there was an
Mhm.
earthquake and and my mom
Oh yeah,
just
I think you
barged
told it
in there.
before. Yeah.
Oh, I told you before.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
remember.
it was really scary. And then like okay, other than like being a deep sleeper, do you like are you like an active sleeper? Like do you like move around? Like do you kick or like and stuff?
Ye- Yeah,
Oh, you do?
a lot of people say I do.
Oh my god, we're the same. I feel okay. I don't feel alone anymore. Okay, so one time I punched my sister in the face in my sleep. It was really
Punched.
bad. Yeah. Like no, like my hand just became a fist, and it just
Mhm.
dropped on my sister's face, and she just woke up crying, and I was like, what happened? You know, I didn't even know. So I think it's really scary to like sleep with me. So God bless my future husband.
Um, any other? I mean, like, have you been reading? Because I know, like, you read books sometimes. Is this like
Yes,
quarantine making you start to read?
a bit, but like I think leaning on more. I'm leaning on the binge watching
Yeah.
other like yeah instead of like the reading novels, but I'm rereading like my favorite novels, so
Mhm.
I think that's a start. But for binge watching, so um okay, I recently watched oh my god, I forgot to ask,
Mhm.
do you watch Breaking Bad?
Oh yeah, yeah, I do.
Oh my god,
Did you
until
start
season
watching?
6, or
Yeah, I finished watching already.
I just finished season 1, and like I
Hmm.
watched it because of Sir Ed. So hi Sir Ed, if you're like watching this right now, um but yeah, I actually like it, but at the same time, I feel
Hmm.
like it's slow paced in a way.
Yeah, it is
Like
pretty slow.
yeah. So like it's not much of like a binge watching show like Money Heist for instance.
Hmm.
Do you agree?
Uh, hmm. It was something that I like watched pretty heavily. Like usually I'd only watch like 2 or 3 episodes like in a row, but for Breaking Bad, like I could go like 4 to 5 in a row.
Do you like it that much?
Uh,
Or is it
yeah,
just interesting because of like the chemistry stuff?
no, I think it's a really good show. Like the actors are good, and then the plot is also interesting. Like there's always some some plot element that wants to make you click to the next episode to find out. Like things get really interesting later on.
Like better after season 1?
Uh, well, it definitely doesn't get worse. I think, yeah.
Like okay, so the whole point was is like, well, you know, Walter White, you know, he got cancer, he has to earn money, thus he makes meth, right?
Mhm.
Like, is there like that's the main plot, I guess you could say. But like, is there anything other than that that can escalate the plot further or something?
Uh, like it's one of those shows where there's like two stories like going on at the same time, and sometimes they interact with each
Oh,
other a lot. Like
oh,
the
oh,
first
that's
one,
nice.
like at season one, only like the first story is developed a lot, but you later on maybe you'll get to like see the cartel side of the story too. Like they have some characters in the cartel, and yeah, they have their own story as well, and
Okay, okay,
plot
okay.
elements there too. But the acting is
Okay,
really
now
good.
it is really good. Like, oh my god, like the whole show won like what, like 16 Emmy awards. It's amazing.
Mhm.
Like because like it won so many awards, that it made me like so like curious about how good it was. But I think you're like convincing me to like go on to season 2.
Mhm.
Um, how about Suits and Prison Break? Because I like someone like suggested me to watch those two.
I haven't watched those two yet.
Okay, never mind.
But after you
Then
finish
would you?
Breaking Bad, you should
Mhm.
watch Better Call Saul. I think it's even better than
Better Call
Breaking Bad.
Saul?
Yeah, that's the prequel of for Breaking Bad.
Oh my gosh, really?
Hmm.
How many seasons?
It's currently at 5 seasons.
That's so much. Oh my gosh. Is it like the same actors or different?
Uh, have you seen? Have you met? I mean, like the character Saul Goodman in season one, because I'm not sure if he was like introduced in season one or later on.
Wait, who? I'm sorry.
The lawyer, his name is Saul Goodman.
I'm actually not sure, but I don't think so.
Oh no. So later, maybe very soon, I think you will see Saul Goodman in Breaking Bad, and then uh, the prequel will be about his backstory.
Oh, it's better than Breaking Bad.
Everything is
Uh,
everything about it is better, I think. Like the acting is much better too there.
okay, okay. I will take your word for it.
hmm Yeah. You wanna continue what you were saying before?
What was I saying before? I even forgot now. Oh,
Yeah.
oh, oh. You know that. Okay, so Sir Ed and I talked about Money Heist,
Mhm.
like, cause I also forced him to watch it. Oh wait, are you done?
No, still at season
Ah,
3.
never mind. I can't talk to you about it yet. We'll save this for another conversation.
Okay.
Okay, because I can't spoil.
Uh, so, uh, your your university, you're still gonna take the online classes?
Oh my god. Okay, so like I talked to my mom about it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you know, we recently had like the university interview thing with Miss Aniki.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I told her about it, like the dilemma between the August and the February intake, and then she told me, she told me something like along the lines of like, but even if it's online, it'll probably like last for a month, and she said like she has a family living there right now, and then she said like things are like getting better, I guess, and then she just ended it with like, okay, you know what, I'm gonna like try to contact Milieu and see what they say and all that. So I think at this point I'm just waiting for her reply, I
Oh
guess.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I'm still confused. You, Milieu or Monash?
Uh, yeah, it's Monash.
Are you kidding me? Like you're like 100% sure, you know?
100% Monash.
Oh my gosh! But okay. I respect your decision,
Mm-hmm.
like fully. But at the same time, are you sure? Are you really sure?
And like Monash is very close to my aunt's house. I think I could even walk there.
No, yeah, but like,
Yeah, and
is distance
uh
the only factor?
no, I mean like I searched around too, like, and I like researched for like I don't know how many months, and it's like they always say, and I've like been on like every possible forum, like they always say that
Or
uh
like,
Monash and Milieu are like on par-ish, and if not like only slightly less. So like
I
I mean like so
don't know about that.
mhm.
But go on. You were saying.
Uh yeah, like the reviews are like from people who like studied there too, and I was like if there's not much of a difference, and if it's like a lot closer, then maybe that's like the better option.
Like,
Yeah.
okay, those forums and like those reviews, quote unquote, um,
Yeah, I
are
know they could
what?
like plant some fake. Yeah, I
Yeah,
know.
or like, like, did they say what majors they took?
Yeah, I specifically looked for like the science ones, like the people who are talking about the science. Hello. Hello.
Hello?
Hello. Yeah, we're back. Okay.
Okay, I'm sorry. I don't know. I don't know what happened, but go on. You specifically looked for.
The people that we're talking about, the science, science degree. Yeah.
I don't know, but like I said, like I don't know
Hmm.
any of my friends or people who would go to Monash for science. But if you trust those reviews, I respect your decision like fully. Okay, because like as I know, if it's for science, it's either MLU or RMIT. Do you know that one?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, that one's like close to MLU too. So, but for Monash, it's like a business commerce thing, I would say.
Hmm. Yeah, we'll see how it is. Maybe I can leave if it's too bad, but hopefully it's not.
Can
Yeah, it's possible. Just like I think it's possible. They can't keep you there. I think like you can switch universities. Like 1 year this university, and then the rest of the years that university. I think it's
really?
yeah.
Oh, that's
I mean, like
amazing.
when I was reading the forums, there were some people who took like Monash and then MLU, like 1 year there and then 1 year there, like they switched too. So like they talked for on behalf of both sides because they have like that experience.
Nice. Okay then. Okay. Okay. But if okay, like if you do go to Monash, don't you
Hmm.
dare forget me. We have to go on dates. Like let's like go out together. Like we can do fun stuff. Okay? Promise. Pinky swear
Hmm.
on this. I swear to God.
Yeah, yeah.
I will drag you out of your aunt's house. Hello?
uh, yeah. So, what degree are you taking again? I mean, like
Like you.
major. Sorry, major, not
Oh,
degree.
major. Okay, so obviously the initial plan was like food science, but
Mm-hmm.
at the same time, I have doubts about it because I nggak tahu kalau bakal cocok gitu loh. But like the agent said like for the first year you can take like the core subjects first. You can take the
Yeah, yeah.
general ones, yeah, and stuff like that. So I think I don't know. Let's just see where that goes.
Mm.
But most likely food science. You?
Uh, I am taking pathology. Do you know what pathology means?
Pathology, yes, yes.
Okay.
Wait, please tell me it's like pathogen pathology.
No, it's the study of
No, no, it's not. Never mind.
disease.
I was okay. It's sort of related, but okay, fine. I'll take it. Okay.
Mm.
Okay.
So, like like I I'm interested
Mhm.
in the study of
Toxicology.
toxin, yeah. But then I've thought like maybe I'm just interested in like the body breaking down in general, you know, from disease and stuff like that.
Bio thing, right?
Mm-hmm. So like you study how diabetes work, how cancer works, and
Oh,
like
that's
the
amazing.
even weirder diseases.
I
Like
would
that's what I'm
okay.
interested in. Hmm.
I would love for you to learn that because yeah, that's actually really interesting.
Yeah, that's why.
Oh my god, yes. Yes, I am all in. Yes, please just do it. Just go for it. Go for it.
Mm-hmm.
And
Uh,
again, you can be a teacher, a YouTube lecturer. I can be your cameo.
uh, so, I mean, have you thought about career choices yet too? About like that's related to your degree and like your major or something?
Like, I don't know if I told you this once. So you know that my first sister is like in hospitality and then second one's in
Mm-hmm.
culinary.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then so my sister had this dream thing, like we would open up like our own like thing, like restaurant thing, and
Mm-hmm.
then like she'd be like the chef, and then my first sister, since she took hospitality, like she'd have like I guess the like she has the knowledge of how to manage stuff and all that, and
Oh
then
yeah.
like she was yeah, and then she'd be like, and then she said like I would be like the brains of like how to make better quality food or like
Mm-hmm.
healthier crap. Yeah. And then like that was really interesting because that my mom's side, so like the family business is also like a restaurant, right? And it has been like going on for
Mm-hmm.
like such a long time. So I think my grandma would be like really proud if we did something like that, I
Oh
guess.
yeah.
So yeah, and like since I'm the only, I guess you could say like the sciencey interested in the family.
Mm-hmm.
So I kind of felt left out sometimes whenever they would talk about like, like the future, like plans and all of that. So I think it influenced me to like, get me more involved like to their plans as well. So but let's just see how it goes. Maybe it'll take me far, maybe not. So
I'm like very far away from like what my family has been doing, cause like uh everyone like in the family is like all business. Like I don't know any one person in my family that's like science oriented to like even a bit. So like all like my uncles like they all each have their own business. This business like my dad sells rice. I think you know that already. And then like my uncle sells cloth or something like that. Like they each sell their own things too.
there's for everything. You should be proud. I mean, like, look at yourself. You're
Mhm.
amazing. Okay. Like, I'm like 1,000% sure that you'll do great and amazing like things. I can't wait to see you on top, I swear. Okay. And I'll be like there for you at every step of the way. So I can't wait to see your growth in like that process. I'm so excited, honestly. Like when I don't know, just don't make it seem like it's a bad thing because
Mhm.
it's different from what from what your family is doing. But you should
Yeah,
feel
I'm
make it as a
happy.
blessing.
I'm happy
Yeah.
to be different because I really don't want business. It's really not my
Oh my god.
thing.
Yeah, same. Like I've never touched business or accounting in my entire life. Like I have no idea how it works. Like if we didn't take economics for IGCSE, I would be like really unknowledgeable about those things. Call you?
Mm, Me, I mean, I'd have to find some parts of the of economics to be interesting. There's a video on my channel where I talk about the interesting parts of economics, like in my opinion. And there's like I don't know, it's more on like the corrupt side of the economy. Like the science behind like the corrupt side of the economy and like marketing and stuff like that.
I think there's like a science for that. Like, have you heard of, wait, is it artictual science or something like that? Have you like heard something
No,
like that? No?
no.
Oh my gosh, there is, there is. If I come across it, I'll tell you about it. Because like the science also involves like economics and finance and all that.
Mm, can we talk about your pets?
Yeah. Okay. What about them?
Uh, so
I have two dogs.
yeah.
Uh-huh.
Uh, when did you get them, and like why did you decide to get them?
Oh my god. Okay. Okay, so first I got Bless, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this is the story of my dog story, I guess, but my dog journey. Okay. So at first, like my dad's friend had
Mm-hmm.
this very beautiful dog. Okay, his name was Pico, and he let us like borrow him for like a week. And I think that was the time when like our family was like really into dogs. Yeah, but
Yeah.
long story short, he had to go back, and then my sisters were really sad. So my dad bought this random dog somewhere. I don't know where he did, but yeah. And we named her Mochi, in short, Momo. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, and turns out, when she grew up, I'm really sorry to say this to whoever like loves dogs, but so she grew up ugly. Like she grew up really ugly, and my dad like didn't like her at all. Like she was really naughty. So my dad gave her away just because she was ugly. So I'm sorry. Yeah. And then all of
Was
a
it like
sudden,
a was it like agreed by everyone, or did he just like got rid
it,
of it himself?
it was it was like there were like disagreements here and there, but
Uh,
like at last my dad was like, oh well, yeah, we'll get a new one, it's fine, like I'll try to find like a better one and stuff. So I think we all eventually agreed.
okay.
um and then all of a sudden at the end of that year, I think it was 2018. Yeah, I'm sure it was 2018, like December. So all of a sudden my dad found this dog. It similar to Kobe. Like he was really tiny and also like a full white Pomeranian.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and my dad was like he fell in love with him, so he just immediately bought him. But we were still in Medan during that time,
Oh.
so we told my sister's friend to keep him for a few days until we're back.
Mm-hmm.
And so he did. But then like at the second or third day, I guess, he fell sick. He fell sick, and then on the second day of like 2nd January of 2019, or the first actually, I forgot. He passed away.
The
Yeah,
one that just bought, so it was like
yeah,
very
yeah.
recent. Oh yeah.
Very recent. Yeah, which was really sad, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. So because of that pain, my dad felt so bad that he bought another one. Yeah. So he bought Bless, and we first when I still remember when we first visited Bless, like my dad also, we all fell in love with her basically. And so like we immediately bought her and brought her home and all that. So I think that was
Mhm.
the story of how we got Bless. Okay. And then for Kobe, um so Bless is such a, she's a show palm, like her genes are amazing, right? I mean,
Mhm.
her price is amazing, but yeah. So it would be like a shame to like not have her, not have kids from her
Mm-hmm.
genes. Yeah, so my
Oh,
dad was like,
so
yeah, so my dad was like, let's find her a husband.
Kobe is supposed to be the husband.
Okay, hold on. Okay, and so remember my trip to Bangkok? Okay, yeah, so we went to Thailand, and
Mhm.
there was this dog shop, and oh my god, like the dogs, they were so cute, and we bought one. We bought one, but like since it was just like 2 months old, obviously like it couldn't fly
Mhm.
over a plane or like come to Indonesia with us. So he had to stay in Thailand for the time being. And since my sister was like having university in Thailand, so it's like it's suitable, like she can visit him and stuff like that. But apparently all of a sudden he fell sick. um and then the owner, he started to like ignore us, like he ignored our texts and all that. And
Wow.
then 2 weeks later he texted us that he passed away. So yeah, we had like really bad luck with the boy doc department there.
Mhm.
But I mean it wasn't that bad, I guess. Like it wasn't as painful as Noel. Okay, because we named this one Kenzo. The previous one was Noel. So yes, two puppies passed away. Okay, and then all of a sudden, this was really random. But again, I think it was this year January, and my dad was like, he texted us all of a sudden. He was like, "Dad, I just bought a new dog." Without even like asking us for like consent or like opinions, he just immediately said, I just bought a dog, and there we have it, that we have Kobe. Ta-da. That was a long story, I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. It's good. Uh,
Yeah, but people always think that Kobe is named after Kobe Bryant,
mhm.
but he's actually named after Kobe beef because last year in December we went to Japan, right? And we went to
Mhm.
Kobe and we ate Kobe beef and it was amazing. And my dad like loved it so much that he named it Kobe. So yeah, I think that's the whole story of my dog. I'm sorry if it was like pretty boring.
No, it's not.
Okay.
Uh, my family doesn't enjoy pets at all, but I think I might get one someday when I'm already on my own.
Okay, what are you planning? What pet? What type?
Dog, and I want it to be big and fluffy.
Yes, you want a big ass dog and he has to be fluffy.
Yeah,
But why a big dog, honestly?
because like if it's small, it's too small.
Why? Just get a medium one or something. Why do you want it like big?
Oh yeah, I mean, now that you say it, it's like if it's big, it's more expensive to take care of it also.
Exactly. And like there's like bigger crap to deal with and to throw away. And um you have to buy more shampoo. Like their food would be more expensive. You have to get more food. The doctor said that Kobe
Mm-hmm.
and Bless, like 1 tablespoon of food of kibble is already enough for a day.
One
Yes.
tablespoon?
Yeah, especially for a big dog. Like, they have to have like meat and all that. So expenses.
Yeah, I
And it's
know, but
hard to
if
take care of them.
it's a big dog, then you can like you can like hug it better and like just play with it better.
Okay. Fluffy. So golden retriever, husky, German shepherd. I don't know. What are you thinking?
I don't know dog types that well,
Oh no. Okay. So what's on your mind right now?
but probably like the husky.
Oh, okay then. Okay. See, huskies are they're worse. You like they have to be in like cool conditions. They can't,
Yeah,
go out on walks under the sun. Oh, you're gonna have a really hard time.
or just anything else really. Maybe like I'll worry about that when the time is right.
Do you have like a dream name dog?
Dream name?
Have you like planned names for this
Oh
future husky?
no, it's still too far into the future yet.
Okay then. At least okay, a boy or a girl.
Um, how much does it matter?
Okay, I think it matters by so girls they do get menstrual periods when they're
So
old
like
enough.
blood on the floor.
I guess so. Yeah, there's blood coming out of their private part. But yeah, but for guys, okay, so male dogs have this thing where they like to like pee on certain spots to make it their territory, quote unquote. You get what
Mhm.
I'm saying? Yeah, yeah. So if you can have a male dog and if it's not properly trained, then I'm just really scared like he would pee everywhere and anywhere he wants. So I think that's the difference.
Yeah.
So pee or blood?
Pee.
Okay, then a male dog. Okay, okay, okay.
uh, wait, I forgot what I was just about to say.
It's okay.
Uh, I'm still thinking.
It's
There
okay.
was something. How stressful is taking care of a dog?
Um, well, for my dogs, I mean, for my dogs, it's not that stressful because they're really well behaved. Like, I mean, I think we train them well enough. Like they pee at the right place. Like the pad. Yeah. They don't really bark. Um, they're just really well behaved. I think it just depends on like what kind of personality your dog has.
Mm.
Yeah, so I can't really measure the stress. And plus, you got a dog for a reason. So
Oh
you
yeah.
should treat it like a friend. I stare at them for 10 seconds and my mood just goes up. Yeah. So yeah, there's those stress times like when they pee on your bed, for instance, or yeah. But there's just like those happy times too. So
Uh, how does the training process work for a dog?
oh my gosh, like okay, the training process is like, for instance, like you have to sit and then we'll give you your meal. Yeah. So and like you have to pee in this certain spot, not on the floor and stuff like that. So I think okay, we follow YouTube videos, so I
Oh,
think that's where you
mhm,
can get them. But um, for the peeing thing, so we bought this special perfume thing, I guess, that dogs really get attracted to it, I guess. So yeah, we just spray it on the pad, and slowly, like over the days and over the weeks, like they just got used to it. So, and I think for being like trained, I think it's just about consistency. If you do it like every single time and every single day, I think they'll eventually like understand, oh, I have to do this to get this, you know.
Oh.
Yeah.
How long did it
It's like
did it take?
oh, bless. Okay. Mm, I would say like weeks,
A week?
2 to 3, 2 to 3 weeks, I think. And then like they started like getting better, and then they just understand now. It's just like a thing.
So like you
But like
don't have to train them anymore or anything like that.
yeah, yeah, we like yeah. No, I wouldn't say training, but it's just like a habit now. You know,
Yeah.
like
So you like
yeah,
have to enforce that habit once it's learned.
yeah, like that.
Mm. Oh yeah.
But again, it depends on your dog. You never know. Maybe like if you get like a really dumb dog, then maybe more. Yeah.
Okay, I've run out of the topics
Things
that
to
I have
say.
on my list. But is there anything that you want to talk about before we
Uh,
end, maybe?
well,
Hmm.
um, I'm not really sure. Like, okay, what do you think of virtual graduation?
Like through Zoom?
Yeah, because like I've been real. Oh my god, I've been really depressed about that these days. I've been thinking about it a lot, and like, it's just really sad. No, don't you think so?
Yeah, it's definitely not good.
Yeah, it's like it's like a closing chapter, of a book, but we didn't get it. We didn't get that closure, so that's sad.
Hmm. Yeah,
And
there's
then, well,
nothing you can do about it.
I mean, okay, so I don't know. In my head, it
Hmm.
in my head, it was like we've been quarantined for like what, like 50 plus days, and I think we can all assume that none of us and none of our classmates like have the coronavirus. Okay,
So just us
so
go somewhere
yeah,
and it would be
yeah,
safe.
yeah, just get like the secret place and just get together, and just spend time together. Because it's a very strong assumption, right? I mean, we've all been stuck in our houses for like a really long time, and we don't go anywhere. So, right?
Hmm. There are people who are asymptomatic. Like, I think about a good percentage of the patients that get infected, they don't show any signs at all. Like 100% no difference, and there would be no telling unless you do a virus check.
So, like, how would you get it if you haven't been out of the
I mean,
house for a long time?
not wait. So like you haven't like gone out at all, like in the slightest bit.
Okay, I have, but 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 okay, but obviously there's like we wear masks, we sanitize ourselves, we stay away from people. Like, isn't that like a very I don't know, sustained precaution?
Mhm. Yeah, yeah, it helps.
So I would say, and I would still say, it's a strong assumption that none of us have the coronavirus. But yeah, but I don't know. For me, I just hope like there would still be a short period of time at least before we all separate, and I hope that like we can all get together somewhere, and then we can just make our own like uh trip road trip or whatever. Like we can make our own graduation, or we can like make our own dance, prom thing. I don't know. I just hope that happens. Don't you think?
Yeah.
Don't you agree?
I mean, hopefully it's possible, but
Like maybe we can
mm,
have like our high school graduation 1 year from now. Maybe, but I still
yeah,
hope that
yeah.
happens.
Mhm.
Okay. Oh, and okay, so other than okay, so we're calling for YouTube purposes, and all that. So other than for this, have you been
Mhm.
calling anyone? Like
Uh,
reconnecting with friends, family?
other than for the YouTube thing?
Yeah.
No, no, actually.
But why not? Like it's a very good time to reconnect with, people.
Uh, I'm not. I mean, like, I don't like usually people like they have cousins and all that, but all my cousins, they're all grown-ups with their own kids.
Well, have friends.
Friend, like, I'm, I don't know. I'm
Okay, I
planning
I
to,
I know
yeah.
I'm a friend, but just or like Axel, like Brian, why don't you
Mm-hmm.
like, hey, let's call or something, or like, let's watch a movie together at Netflix, or something. Why do you not?
Mm, I don't know. I'm a shy person.
Oh, but
I can't really
like
do
I
those
said,
kinds
it's
of
a
stuff.
good start.
Yeah.
It's a good, especially just through the phone. We
Mm,
can do this anytime. But you have to initiate it. That's
okay.
okay, that's homework. That's homework. Okay?
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Please don't tell me you're like nervous and like like
Uh,
overthinking right now.
maybe I am.
Okay, I know you are, but just don't think about it too much.
Mm,
Like I think slowly it gets better. I mean, this is a very good start. I'm actually very, very proud of you. Like you have no idea.
do I sound like a normal person while talking?
Yes. What do you think you sound like?
I don't know. I don't talk a lot, so I assume I'm less good with that aspect.
No, oh my gosh. Okay, there's this like I don't know, I read this from like a psychology thing somewhere, but like usually whenever like a quiet person talks, wait, I think I told you this once, but
Oh yeah.
whenever like yeah, like a quiet person talks, like everyone would immediately pay attention. Like, have
Mm.
you heard that?
Yeah, yeah, you mentioned it once before.
Yeah, exactly. So you should start talking more.
Hmm.
This is a very good start. I am very proud of you, and I hope that you give yourself recognition for this.
Yeah, thank you as well. Uh,
And now,
yeah, it's almost been an hour. So,
oh my god, Axel's is like 15 minutes. I saw, but okay, you can like end the recording like soon,
yeah,
right
I
now.
mean, like, say goodbyes and something to, I don't
Okay,
know, the people that are watching.
okay. Um, Goodbye, everyone.
Yeah,
I hope that you'll keep watching Wilson's videos and always support him for every video he uploads.
okay,
Okay,
thank you for
goodbye.
that. Yeah, goodbye as well. And good night also.